I'm Andrew Klavan, and this is The Revolting Truth.
ISIL is not Islamic.
Today, The Revolting Truth takes on a hard-hitting investigation, fact-checking the President of the United States himself in order to ask the question, is ISIL Islamic? To bring you up to date in case you're a low-information voter or just kind of a doofus, President Barack Obama recently delivered an address to the nation in which he admitted that just about everything George W. Bush did in the Middle East was right, everything Obama himself said about Bush was wrong, and now we have to go back to war in Iraq again because dadgummit, he's screwed the whole business up and only just realized his entire worldview was mistaken. He didn't actually come out and say that. It was more like subtext. Anyway, bottom line, Obama has declared that he is leading us from behind back to war with a bombing campaign against ISIL in Iraq and Syria. This will be very different from our last war in Iraq, the one George W. Bush won, because there will be no American boots on the ground and therefore no danger of American deaths or victory. Another difference between this war in Iraq and the one we actually won will be that Obama has assembled a coalition of 9 allies instead of going it alone with only 34 allies like Bush did. Also, he says he'll be getting our friends in the region to give us help, like really inexpensive rugs and maybe one of those souvenir knives with the curved blades that fit so neatly between the first and second thoracic vertebrae of the spine. Which brings us back to the subject of our hard-hitting investigative report. Our enemy, a reinvigorated version of Al-Qaeda called ISIL, the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant, or ISIS, the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, or IS, the Islamic State, or just a barbaric bunch of Islamic dirtbags. JABBOID. This is the group the president once called the JV team of terrorism. If a JV team puts on Lakers uniforms, that doesn't make them Kobe Bryant, the president quipped hilariously, to which ISIL replied, if you put on the title of Commander-in-Chief, that doesn't make you Abraham Lincoln, and then promptly reversed George W. Bush's victory in Iraq and took the country out from under Obama's nose. But during his address, the president offered a new definition of ISIL when he said the following.
ISIL is not Islamic.
Always determined to get at the revolting truth, I personally assigned a crack team of seasoned investigators to find out if the president's statement is true. Is ISIL Islamic? Yeah. The I, it stands for Islamic. It's like the first letter in their name, I for Islamic. Didn't actually take a crack team of investigators. I just looked it up. Sent Shapiro a bill for the investigators, but it was right there in Wikipedia. Islamic State, the name is the big clue. Also the fact that they murder innocent people in service to Allah. Frankly, I don't know what the hell the president was talking about. I'm Andrew Klavan with The Revolting Truth. To keep these videos coming, please consider making a small donation by clicking here. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit us at truthrevolt.org.